Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. This is Mandy at Kirianna Budgets, and this is the place that I've chosen to document my cash stuffing journey, to hold myself accountable and to give myself a little bit of to look back at, see how my journey evolves over time. Because I have found since I started this in July last year that I'm constantly changing and tweaking things. I find things that do work for me, things that don't work for me, and it will be nice, I think, to have something to look back at and go, oh, I used to do it that way. And yeah, maybe give advice to other people as they start theirs. As I get further into it and learn more, that help people that are just starting out. Now, I'm going to start this video off with my very first Happy Mail. Now, I need a coin tray, and I watch Kirianna Budgets, and I spotted that she was making some resin coin trays that she was putting up in her Etsy shop. So I messaged her and asked her if she would make one and put it up on her shop that was half pink and half blue, so kind of Kirianna Budgets colours. And she very kindly agreed to do that for me, and it has arrived. Now, it was beautifully packaged. There's some lovely tissue paper in that here, as you can see, but I'm a bit heavy-handed, so it didn't make it in that good of a condition, I'm afraid. I do apologise for that. But here it is. It has arrived, and it is beautiful. So this coin tray is what I ordered. There are some freebies under here which we will get to, but the sparkle on it and the quality of it is amazing. It's absolutely brilliant, and the size is bigger than I thought it would be as well. So I was intending on just using this as a coin tray, but actually, do you know what? It's going to fit my dice in it and my coins. I can even roll my dice in there if I really want to as well, to stop it from going all over the place, because I do not have a coin tower. One of those dice towers that I see people using. So this can come in useful for quite a few things, and I am very much looking forward to using it when I do my cash stuffing on Saturday. So that is that. I do recommend her. I will put her links below to both her YouTube channel and her Etsy store, because she's also very entertaining to watch. So if you don't already, pop on over and have a look at her content, because she's very good. She's also made me with the initials KB for Kirianna Budget in resin, which are also very sparkly. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're very sparkly, as well as the tray, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I will find somewhere for those to go where I can put them up somewhere. Probably not in front of my binders, because I'll knock them all over the place, but I will find somewhere to put those. So that was very kind of her to send those, because they're very cute as well. And she sent me a couple of free challenges. Now, I've already figured out where I'm going to assign these to. They're going to go straight into my challenge binder. Now, this is very good for me, because I am a cat girly. I like dogs. They're nice, but cats are where my heart lies. I just love my cat. I've always had a cat since I moved out, like many years ago now, to be fair. I've always had a cat. And I crochet as well, so this is quite suited to me. So I'm going to assign this to my cat's, what I call my cat's oopsie pot. This is money that I'm trying to get together so that if something should happen and I need to claim on her insurance, I've got enough to cover the excess and not be out of pocket, but also to fund some of the money, because what happens is you have to claim it back, don't you? So you pay it and then you claim it back off the insurance, so that I've got some money there to pay for things that are hopefully not leave us out of pocket or struggling to find the money if it should come to that, which hopefully it never does. But if it does, I would like to be prepared. So that is going towards that. It's such a pretty challenge. The cats are so cute. Look, you're just sitting there crocheting. I've not spotted that before. It's so sweet. And then this one, I was initially going to put towards my husband's work Christmas do, because you drink a bit of bubbly. But I was actually thinking to myself, I've been very, very focused on getting my individual pots funded, because we're at that point where our pots aren't funded yet, so we're still trying to find the money to pay for things as we normally would and fund the pots. And I've been very focused on trying to do that, so we've been quite frugal. But I've seen so many challenges and games on Etsy shops and YouTube and that from other creators that I've really wanted to buy, and I just haven't had any money put aside to do so. So I figured, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this so that it's dedicated to actually buying some stuff from other creators rather than just making my own and using those. I have bought stuff from other creators, but it was normally out of birthday money or Christmas money, not anywhere else. I think I bought some stuff from Stressed Mums Club last year with some money someone had given me for my birthday. And then my husband bought me a few things from Budget with Ira for Christmas because he knew I was looking at a few things there. That's where I got the Christmas in July box from, actually. He gave me my Christmas money early because Budget with Ira did a sale. I think it was the end of November. So he gave me some money for that, and that's what funded that. But this is going to go towards actually buying ones that I want to add to my challenge binders and that, because there are some things that are just so creative and so pretty. Like these. The flowers on the back here are gorgeous. I'm not sure if they're watercolour or pencil or not, but it's very pretty. I do like the style. So those are ready to go in there, and thank you very much. Like I said, go check Kirianna Budgets out. She's very good, and this stuff is amazing. Right, now on to what I actually wanted to make the video about. I have worked out what we've got left from wages at the end of the month after we've paid all of our fixed things, the things that are going to go out no matter what, we can't avoid. See what we've got left and how I allocate what's left after our bills and everything are paid. So I've pre-filled most of this sheet out because in an effort to try and keep this video a little bit shorter than I normally do, because I tend to ramble. So it is mostly pre-filled out. I worked out that we had £1,651 left to cover our variable expenses, annual subscriptions and sinking funds. Now you'll notice down here that I've put a carried forward of £450. That's to cover the bills between the 1st of April and when we get money towards the end of the month, because not everything comes out at the end of the month, does it? So we have those will cover the bills between those 2 dates and make sure we are not caught short. So that needs to be left in the account. Now we've got 3 more Saturdays between the 1st of April and when we get money again at the end of the month. So I only need to cover 3 stuffings for the weekly stuffs of our grocery and travel. So 360, we do £120 a week on groceries. We do £30 a week on travel. The rest are monthly. We cash stuff those at the beginning of the month. And so our variable envelopes with the groceries, pets, travel, household spending, and hopefully no unbudgeted. I put it in there just to remind myself that these things happen and see if I can actually get to the end of the month at some point without without that, because I've not managed it yet. I keep trying, but something always pops up. This month it was my daughter's Easter bonnet parade, and I had completely not budgeted for the fact that we needed to go out and buy stuff for her to make a bonnet to take in for her Easter bonnet parade. I managed to wiggle it into one of the existing variable envelopes that I had, that we had a bit of spare money in. But in my head, I know that's still unbudgeted and I didn't allocate to it. So that is there just in case. But that comes to £650 to tide us over. Okay, so apologies for the cut. My camera cut out. So I didn't realise until I went to load it onto the PC to upload. And I was like, oh dear, right, I'm missing some content. Right, so I think it cut out roughly around annual subscriptions. So we are going to carry on from there. Now, on here are obviously annual subscriptions. Kind of self-explanatory, isn't it? But NutriCheck is the app that I use to lose weight. A while back, I was very, very overweight. We're talking about 12 years ago now. And I lost a lot of weight. But then I had my daughter and I gained quite a lot of weight back since then, and I'm now on another weight loss journey to get back to where I was before. I've got about another 18 to 22 pounds, roughly in that ballpark, to still lose. And NutriTrack, that's the app that works for me. Now, you'll notice it went out in February, so it's very empty now. But £5 a month, I think it's £30 or £35 a year. So for 6 months or whatever, I'll put the £5 a month in, and then when I've reached the amount that I need, I'll leave it, and I'll have a few months where I do not have to stuff that one. World of Warcraft is my husband's game of choice. I used to play it quite avidly as well. I find that I don't have the time that I used to, but my husband still plays, and we do that on an annual subscription because he has paid for, oh wow, got to be coming up to 15, 16 years now. He still plays this game. They've had quite a lot of money out of us over the years. We're not at the place yet where that's fully funded, though. This is why we're putting £30 in this month. We'll have to put another 30 in next month so that when we get paid at the end of next month, to make sure the money's there for the end of April. We're only about half funded in that. Like I said, we haven't even been doing this for a year yet, so not all of our pots are where they need to be. So we're having to dash to catch up with that one. PlayStation is due out in May. We only need about another £20 in there to stuff that. So it's £60 a year. That's mine, because I play a lot of PlayStation games, because I do find World of Warcraft is a multi player game. So you play with other people as a general rule. Whereas I find that I can't commit to grouping up with people on a regular basis and that. So PlayStation is more of a solo thing. I can do that when I like, how I like, whatever. And that's me. That's £60 a year. It's due out in May. Prime is due out in August, and we're well on target to make sure that that's fully funded as well. So that's £55 there, which leaves us with the 946, which I'm actually going to plug into my calculator, because I need to take away the 450 down here to get an oh wow. You know, I bought this calculator. It was so shiny and everything else. I just do not get on with it though. I really don't. I'm just not used to where the buttons are now. So it's just 496 to bring down into sinking funds and that. Now I'm up in the savings challenges to £40 a week. So I really enjoy playing them. And I will be reallocating the money from the savings challenges into other pots anyway. So it's all going to be going in there. I might as well do it that way. Savings challenge is one of the very few things that I do cash. I take spending money out generally in cash and savings challenge in cash. The rest is all done digitally. So if I take away that 160, that leaves me with 336, which you'll notice I put down here. Now, our family had news, as a result of which we have decided that we are all going to go on a family holiday together. We very rarely all get together and spend time with each other. So what we've decided to do is this year, all of us, I'm from a big family. I have quite a few brothers and sisters. We're all married. We all have children. So we are going to all go away together as a family, and spend time with each other. So it'll be me, my siblings, our other halves, and our children, and my dad. We'll all be going together. But this holiday, obviously, where it's all last minute, I had some money that I was planning to spend on the holiday anyway, but we go on camping holidays. They're not very expensive as a general rule, so this will cost us a bit more. So as a result, what we're going to be doing is, for the next few months, we've got to pay off a certain amount by the end of May or June, I think it is. But literally every spare penny we're going is going to be funneled into that to get it fully funded in time. And make sure that we're all ready for that. It's going to be an absolutely brilliant time. Our children are going to love it. They love getting together. They all play. And I can sit with my siblings and our other halves in the evening and my dad, and all just have a natter and a chat and just chill together. Like I said, we don't do this very often, so it's going to be an amazing thing. It is going to be worth the money. And then once I've funded it, I can actually just start taking that money and allocating it as I normally would into sinking funds and stuff. Now, what I've done to sort this out is I have made myself up some bits, because I don't have an envelope or anything for it. So what I've done is I watched this lady called Up the Creek Budgets. She's very good as well, but she's also a digital stuffer. And I noticed that what she did is, instead of using placeholders the way I do, she has these little cards. I mean, she does use placeholders as well, but she writes down what she has in each envelope rather than just using a load of different placeholders. I thought that's a very good idea. So I made some up in, these are just prototypes, they're samples. I haven't decided fully what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm going to start using things like this instead. I'll probably make ones that go with the theme of each binder that I have, because I do have themes going on. But I'm into this old style, and I figured that this suits me. I love history and anything to do with it, and this just, it's, I don't know, it's nostalgic without it being nostalgic. I have no clue why it works, but it makes my brain happy. So I've made these, and I'm going to use one of these to track what we're starting at, how much I'm going to be paying and how much I still owe, and funnel it in. And I've made up some sample envelopes as well. I probably will make an entire set. This is a set of 6 at the moment, but it's not the finished thing, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with flowers, so I've made a couple with flower designs on, or a nautical theme, because I do like the nautical themes as well. So this one would go with either one, because this would probably just be a back to bank one. This one's going with the things I made. What do you think? Should I do all 6 a set of 6 in a nautical theme, or set of 6 in flower, one of each, or should I just leave it mixed and just have this set of 6 basically? I'm very happy with how they look, but I'm still undecided with how they're going to end up. I would love to hear your thoughts on what to do with those, but I have decided to use this one. I love reading, and yeah, we're going to lock that money away safe so the keys work. So here we go. Right, I've written it down, haven't I? Yep. Right. Okay, so our starting point for this envelope for our holiday, that we want to have some money together. If we can get a bit more, we will. But I want to have £1,034.70. That will pay for everything that we need to have paid. If we can get a bit of extra, then we can. That's fine, because we want a bit more spending money in that, I'm sure, so that we can get some extras in if we need to and really treat the kids. Now, we were going to have the 336 here. So 1,344 pounds, which leaves me with £1,008.70 left. We shouldn't have any problem finding this. I think where we're going to sink everything into it. If push comes to shove, we will empty out what we've already got in some binders over there, or a savings account or whatever. So we won't be caught up short or anything. And it will be an amazing memories that we will be building with our family and stuff. So this is going into our family fun binder. It does not match at all, not even a tiny bit. But I have been thinking of changing these envelopes over anyway. I like them, but they're not really me. I like them a lot, but I don't know that they're actually me. But this is going to go into the back here for this binder. And we will keep track of that and see how it goes. And see, this is quite a nice, neat way of doing this. Like I said, I'm really, really thinking of just making all matching ones and everything for the ones that I have, and just writing it in like this, especially for some of the other pots that I have. Maybe not with these ones, because I quite like colouring these in. And but I don't have to have the placeholders in here. I can just have one of those, and as I colour it in, I can just tot it up. It's an absolutely fabulous idea that Allocating Budgets has had for that. So hats off to her. It's very efficient, and I like it a lot. But anyway, that is that done for the thingy. Look, I've actually popped these. I don't know. Can you see? It kind of goes, because where she's done the K as a blue instead of the red, it's the opposite way round. I think that looks quite nice. I'm trying to wonder if there's a way that I can attach those to that, because that would be absolutely epic. But we'll see. We'll see. Still working on that. But it's over there and it's done. If you have enjoyed the content, please like, comment, share, subscribe, any or all of the above. It would be much appreciated. Everybody have an amazing rest of week, and I will see you on Saturday when I do my savings challenges and stuff my daily use binder. Right, bye-bye for now.